of bowling balls should I buy, Bo?
And really two things to consider, Chris. The most weight you can comfortably control. Don't give up speed, though. Use a ball you can keep the speed on. And obviously the type. There's three types, the rubber, the polyester, and I recommend the new urethane. And anybody who has a question, ask Bo. Write to Post Office Box 951, Radio City Station, New York 10019. David Ozio on the approach, trails by 21 pins, can cut the lead of Walter Ray Williams down to 11 with a strike.
All right, does just that. David Ozio, Viter, Texas.
You see those bandages on Ozio's arm. Those are really little things he picked up in Japan that Pete Weber told him are kind of like acupuncture. They send electrical impulses down to help his wrist, and if he believes in it, more power to him. I tell you, I don't know if they help his bowling, but he's sure getting the results. Right now, Ozio, who has just been so sharp, can cut the lead of Walter Ray's down to just one pin with a strike.
Well, bionic or not, you'd have to be a Lee Majors bionic man to cover this one. Take a look at this shot and then the result.
Ozio, who seemed to be just a little quick in his preparation for this shot, gets up, never gives it a chance. He was playing around the first arrow, threw it down close to the second arrow, cuts right through the middle, leaves 5 pins standing. He must go for a lot of speed, try to bounce something around.
It's the kind of shot you root for, Bo. I don't think when I've ever seen one of those that I haven't put my own body English into it, because it's spectacular to see converted.
Well, you're right, Chris. As David Ozio looks at the scoreboard, he doesn't believe he can lose, and that's the mark of a champion, but he's going against a tough match game competitor. Walter Ray Williams has stayed close in every match, and when his opponent gave him an opening, Z-zapped him, and this is the time to do it right here. Watch Walter. Let's see what happens.
It's an inebriated 4.
Here we go. The ball enters the 1-3 pocket. The 2-pin goes the left-hand part of the screen. Almost takes out the 4. Not to be, but a good, safe shot for Walter Ray Williams. A conversion here in the 8th frame. He'd have a 31-pin lead.
When he won the True Value Open in Peoria last year, he won 4 matches to get that title. So this position is not unfamiliar to him, and of course being bowler of the year has just given him that added confidence.
Well, in the championship here, obviously the left-hand lane has been hooking more, and Walter Ray's been the man to conquer it. He's done it with a lot of speed and a lot of determination, just like that shot.
Okay, the 4 falling forward.
Now, we talked about the action of the 2-pin. It goes to the sideboard, drives in behind the 7. The 7 comes forward, gets the 4, and that's the kind of shot that a player likes. Walter Ray has put himself in ideal position. Ozio must strike now, or he cannot win the match. He needs to strike here, the 10th and the 11th frames to have a chance.
Maybe. Faint hope for the Viter, Texas bowler, defending champion here a year ago. I think asking now for a re-rack on the left lane. Gets it.
No doubt about this shot in the 9th frame from Ozio. Just lifts all 10 pins right in the pit. Now, Ozio has a potential 227 game. Walter Ray Williams would have to mark to win the match if Ozio can strike out. Absolutely must have this shot. Without it, he cannot win. Not to be. The 10-pin stands the best Ozio can do is 207. Williams already has 208 in the bag. He thinks it's a good shot. Look at the reaction.
Begging.
Disappointment.
So the defending champion through the tournament into the finals finished second, but then he met last year's bowler of the year, Walter Ray Williams. So it'll be $8,500 for this man, David Ozio. .28 and a .205 for Ozio. So his dream match, not a reality here in Miami, Florida today, but down the road, I'm sure.
A great player. He'll be back. Nice guy, too. Walter Ray Williams just finishing up the match. A potential 258 if he can strike out. He'll be in the 230s with that spare.
And bettering his two previous totals of 228 and 226 in his first two game victories. And Marshall Holman. Can't wait to get over. In fact, Frank Esposito, our coordinator, had to stop Marshall from moving in to the pair area. He's anxious.
Well, he's anxious to break his tournament record here. He's been in the championship round four times at Don Carter Kendall Lanes over the years. He has never won a match. He's been a tournament leader. 3 times he's bowled for the title. He has not won, and he tells me that's all in the past. He's won his last 3 championship round appearances in other bowling centers, and he's hungry for that $1 million.
So leaving the 2-5, it's a 236. Williams, the winner. The Professional Bowlers Tour will continue after this message and a word from our local stations.